If you can catch your thoughts in the early subtle stages of each day, and the reason we say of each day is because while you are sleeping, the momentum of your thoughts does subside because your active attention to them isn't happening. And so that doesn't mean that tomorrow you won't wake up and remember today or yesterday, because you undoubtedly will. There will be things that will remind you, and it's easy to return both to the things that you like to think about and the things you don't like to think about. But in the morning when you first awaken, the momentum of all thought has subsided so substantially that you could begin a better feeling trend if you wanted to, or if you decide to. And that really is where your power is. It's in those early thoughts in the new morning, or those early thoughts after meditation, after you've quieted your mind. Because in the lack of momentum, you can choose the momentum that you would like to encourage. Clarity of desire is so much more important than you may realize. Clarity of desire. Desire not laced with doubt. But that's not the easiest thing sometimes, is it? If you have a desire that you've been desiring for a while, and you want it to come to full fruition, where you can enjoy it fully in your physicality, and it hasn't come about, then it's hard not to notice that it hasn't come about. Because after all, you do have physical awareness, physical senses, and so it's logical that you would be sifting through the variety of your life and noticing what's there that you like and what's there that you don't like and what's missing that you would like to come. That's a logical thing. But if you get too carried away in that observation of what is missing, then your vibration may be so full of what's missing that it can't come. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? Doesn't seem right, we know, especially when you first begin to hear about it, that this is a universe that's based upon attraction, and you get what you think about whether you want it or not. So if you're thinking about something that you don't want, then something that you do want can't come instead. One of the good things about you is that you're fickle. So you don't focus on anything for very long, really. Your thoughts sort of move about depending on what's going on, and that can be an advantage to you if it is still present and active with you. Sometimes you refer to that as your soul. Sometimes you refer to that as your guardian angels. Sometimes you call that God. It doesn't matter what the label is, but it is important that you understand the existence of that source energy part of you. So, in all moments that you are conscious and in this physical body, awake and focused, you are calling a point of attraction to you, but your inner being is also calling a point of attraction to the non-physical part of you. So there are 2 points of attraction, you might say, that it is to your advantage to blend. You sort of get what we're talking about? The non-physical you is focused upon your furthermost evolution. When you know what you don't want and you ask for more, that more money, or that more love, or that more appreciation, or that more clarity, that more whatever it is that your life has caused you to ask for, is being lived now by that non-physical part of you. So that non-physical you is now standing in this more expanded place, and law of attraction is responding to you in that more expanded place. And the difference between you over here in your physical body and you over here in your non-physical beingness is that in your non-physical beingness, you don't contradict your own desire. But in your physical form, when you do that, you cause separation, not between you and what you want. Yeah, but that's not the important part. Between you and the expanded version of you. And that's what causes you to feel negative emotion. When you're thinking a thought in your physical body that harmonizes with the knowing of your inner being, the emotion that you feel is one of love or elation or passion or satisfaction or interest or clarity. But when you're thinking a thought that is opposing what your inner being, source you, knows, then you feel agitation or disease. You feel uneasiness, or you feel overwhelmment, or you feel blame or guilt or anger or fear or some is forward with you. And that's why when life causes you, genius you, out here on the leading edge to want something more, and you launch that rocket of desire, your inner being is all over it, knowing it, holding the light, holding the attention upon it. And law of attraction is responding to that, calling all cooperative components to this new creation of you, calling you too. The question is, are you going? And the answer is in your emotions. If you feel great, the answer is yes.